I'm going to tell you 5 things that really bug me. Number 1, the influencer agent. As a broker and an owner of a real estate firm of 25 plus years in our market, it drives me crazy when I'm doing the scroll, like I know you're doing, and I see superstar Kim. She knows everything, has the hot videos. But then I know I'm going to look at the reports of what we sell every single year, and superstar Kim sold 5 homes. But she won't tell you that. She's going to allude like I'm the expert. And then you're going to get enhanced with her. And are you getting best service? I'm sure you're getting good service. But do you deserve good service from an influencing agent, or do you deserve great service from an expert? Number 2, the texture. In our industry, technology's everywhere. We don't even know what's AI and what's a real person. It really drives me nuts when I'm working on a real estate transaction and I can't talk to the other agent. This is a relationship business, people. I want to know you, my client. I want to understand what your goals are, understand what your needs are. And then when we get our strategy together and we have that offer, or I have your house listed and I receive an offer, I want to talk to that realtor. Tell me about your client. When do they want to move? What's most important to them? I want to hear the tone in their voice so I can come back to my client and convey what's really going on. You don't know what's going on by a text. You don't know if somebody's at their wit's end, if somebody's just lost their husband and they're about to cry. You don't know if someone's just been diagnosed with cancer. You don't know if someone just won the lottery because you're not talking to the other agents. This is a relationship business, and that drives me bonkers. Number 3, don't listen. I'm out with clients and we fall in love with the house, and we've looked at just say 15 houses. And then they always ask me, what do you think we should do? We go back to the office. We pull the data of the last 6 months, similar to what an appraisal would do. We talk to them about the current market, interest rates, interest in the house. Is somebody else already interested, or is no one interested? And this one's been on the market 60 days. And I give you that professional recommendation based on me being top in my craft for 19 years at least. There was a few years of learning. And then I tell you, what do you want to do? And then you say, I want to offer 40% less. With a straight face, you tell me that. And you know what makes me crazy? If we were in a market where prices had dropped 40% in Midland, don't you think you'd hear that on the news? Don't you think I would buy a few myself as an owner investor? Or don't you think I would call some of my clients that are also wanting to be owner investors? The unicorns almost never happen. And it really worked great when we rely on our experts. I rely on my doctor. I rely on my CPA. And I like it when my clients believe and rely on my expertise. Because when they don't, it drives me crazy. Okay. Number 4, no representation. If you're going to work with a buyer and you're going to put your buyer agent hat on and you're going to open up doors, be available when they want you available. Know something about the neighborhood when you walk through the door. Maybe get there 5 minutes early and, God forbid, turn on a light and then write the offer. Talk to the lender. Explain the good faith estimate or the worksheet. Talk to them about option periods and what can make their offer stronger without having to pay more for the house. Work for your buyer. And if you put your seller agent hat on, oh my gosh, don't just go tell them, here's what you can get for your house, and I'm going to go take pictures. We've seen pictures last year. Somebody had an EPT pregnancy test out on the counter in the bathroom. True. Dirty razors and dirty loofahs up in the shower. Come on. If you were going to sell your house and your family was having to uproot their entire life and move, and you were thinking to yourself, what could I do to sell fast and get top dollar? Why don't you treat your clients that way? Every buyer and seller should be treated in this most personal way and represented well. Because when I hear stories, and I do, drives me crazy. Number 5, we're getting paid a lot of money to do our job. So why in the world are you opening up the door and then writing the offer and then passing them off to the TC that you're paying $400 for? What are you doing? I don't understand why the trend right now is meet the client, pick the house, and then make them talk to the transaction coordinator the whole time. I use coordinators all the time too for paperwork, not for negotiations, not for opinions, not for scheduling, not for professionalism, not for hot buttons when we get to critical conversations. I want the agents back involved. And I want the TCs to have their great place over there behind the desk at a nominal fee, pushing the paperwork because they're not the party that's getting paid to represent in the transaction. Thank you for listening to all my things that drive me crazy. Stay tuned for my next video.